Hello. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Okay, let me see. 左先生 EDELHE Group. Okay, HE Group today got volumes, huh? OBHB, IJMJ Tiasa, MRCB from My Penang. Hello, Lim Boon Wan. Okay, how are you? Hello, Jordan. Hey, I thought you not here. Okay, no problem. Okay, later review HSI and 9988. Okay, Kelvin for the YTL, R1, L2, S1, S2. Okay, hello. Okay, EDEL, next resistant, no problem. Hello, Jordan, HSIN, as usual lah, 9988. Okay, so today content, let's warm up with the market outlook, which include the US market, oil, gold, cryptocurrency, and FBMK LCI. Hello, Lo Yuli. Okay, any Q&A, okay, just leave it in the comment and I will later I will go through every question now. Okay, so if possible, help me to hit a like button and also okay share this live session so we can get more viewers to tune in. Okay, disclaimer first. Okay, all our sharing is not a buy or sell recommendation or are just for education purposes. Okay, let's warm up first. Let's see the US market. Okay, US side so far so bullish. Okay, we can see ever since the dip in the May, okay, they rally up sideways for a couple of weeks. Finally, last week a breakout. Okay, a very strong breakout. Okay, almost every day up for about 1% now. Okay, for the Dow Jones. Okay, so far weekly point of view is super bullish unless okay they go back below 43k lah, then cantik lah. Otherwise, I would say they are still very bullish and do have potential to go up further. Okay, and today is the last day of the June, right? So I guess they will try to make the charts looks better lah. Okay, so I think no matter how, I think they will try to defend and make the market close nicer lah. Okay, which currently trading at 44k already. So I would say for Dow Jones, so long they are above 43k, is still very bullish. Okay, same to S&P, they already broke out above the February resistance, which already create a new all-time high. Okay, which is around 6,001 lah. So long above 6,001, S&P also bullish. Okay, same to the Nasdaq. They also broke above the all-time high, which is 22k. Okay, so long above 22k, market is still very bullish. So at least we can see from US side, the market is super bullish. Okay, unless they go back below the support lah. Otherwise, I would say they are still pretty bullish. Okay, so how about the let's go for the oil price. Oh, oil price. Okay, oil price last week, as you know lah, because the tension already gone, market dropped down lah. Okay, but at the moment they yet to break down below $65. Okay, this is one of the crucial support for them. So I will give them a buffer until $64. As long as they sideways, they stay above $64, I think oil still have chance to make a comeback. But if they close below $64, then sorry lah, oil remain weak. Okay, how about the gold price? Okay, gold price, as we can see last week, also have a very strong sell down and they are trying to break below 3280. Tentatively they are trying to defend this level lah. So based on the candle, I would say gold is slightly weak. Okay, weak as in the more on topish, the weak bull only. Okay, but the big trend is still remain strong. Okay, unless they break below 3002. Okay, otherwise I would say at the moment, okay, they are faces a small correction, I would say, okay, or profit taking activities. Okay, if they break below 3002, and we may see more downside on the gold price. And for the Bitcoin, they made a strong comeback. They erased previous week losses. Okay, currently close high. Okay, closing above. Okay, close above 108k. So weekly point of view, I would say Bitcoin still remain bullish, and yeah, they do have potential to create a new all-time high lah. Okay, since the US market is creating a new all-time high already. And how about the Ethereum? Okay, previous week they do break down below 2004, but last week recovered. Okay, so I would say they remain in the sideways zone. until one day they can break above 2007, 2008. They only will have a crazy move. Otherwise, they are more on the sideways movement. Okay, at least they are no longer that bearish looking. And how about our FBMK LCA? Okay, last week we all know Monday they open gap down. And by end of week, which is a Thursday, they managed to close high. Okay, Friday no market ma. So what happened to today? Okay, Friday no market but market bullish ma. So our market today gap up. Okay, gap up. Tapi the closing macam neutral lah. Okay, in technical point of view or we can say candlestick pattern this is a dodgy like candle. Okay, looks like okay market take a pause at here lah. Okay, and we all know they are closing above 1530. One of the purpose, okay, is to make a monthly charts, okay, which is a June market close at least slightly bullish. Okay, so last month memang the closing very ugly, but at least this month the closing still alright, not too bad. Okay, but we are still facing some resistance now. Okay, as we know, 1530 was a resistance, now turn support lah. And the next resistance is a 1540. Okay, if market let me see Andy Fong. Okay, today window dressing, tomorrow SSD will impact market. I would say if what I think also lah. Okay, today is more on window dressing. Okay, because you can see on Thursday our closing is about 15228 lah. Okay, and today is the last day of the June ma, right? So they make the closing above 1530, closing 1532. Okay, not about SSD or not. I guess if the purpose for today to push out because of window dressing then tomorrow most likely even though got SSD, no SSD also same lah market may come back down. Okay, maybe back to the 1528 level. Okay, so even the SSD things I think market already priced in lah. Okay, already priced in previously when they know this happens. Okay, and now okay, but we can say like even without SSD or what, our market is still weak. Okay, so I will say they might come back to fill the gap. Okay, maybe come back to 1528 or 1520 like that, and go sideways unless they have a strong breakout above 1540. So even US market for tonight you can see they already rest out for so many days. Most likely they also make doing for the window dressing. Okay, because it's a half year ma. Okay, half year for the FY25 ma. Okay, no matter how your portfolio have to be nice a bit ma, right? So I guess everyone is doing window dressing lah. So maybe 1st of July different story already. So yeah, we monitor again now. I guess market has no reason to push up further. Okay, maybe the reason is only the tariff. If the tariff things is go positively, then maybe market will rise up lah. Okay, another is more on the rate cut lah. Okay, but the rate cut I don't think will be so soon. So I think the only catalyst for now most likely is a tariff but it could be double-edged sword lah. Okay, could be bad or could be good for the market. Okay, if the negotiation is not doing that well, maybe will be a fearful event for the market lah. And the war I mean the tension actually not really gone yet I guess sooner or later they will kacau a bit again lah. Okay, just that temporarily they were taking a pause lah. Okay, for the Iran and the Israel. Okay, and also the Russian and the Ukraine one, they also keep escalating, but market not really care about them. Okay, market more care about the Iran and Israel, maybe due to the oil price lah. Okay, but tentatively we'll take a pause first. We don't know when we'll come back lah. Okay, so this could be the next Black Swan event as well. Okay, and okay, let's see on the first question is a HE group. So let me see. MACD momentum point of view is okay, not too bad. Okay, what happened? We can see the low is getting higher for HE group. Okay, low is getting higher, and recently they break above the resistance. Okay, break above the resistance, retest, recovered. Okay, and today with volumes. Okay, so we can see back in 19th of June, okay, 19th of June, they have a resistance here, okay, with huge volumes. So looks like a strong rejection. Okay, seems like they already washed hard base already lah. Huh? Now the buyer make a comeback. Okay, with today have volume, I think they are still not bad. Okay, but take note. Okay, take note on the resistance, which is at 335. Okay, because previously they have a strong resistance here. And overall, I am still positive with them unless they break down below 285 lah. Huh? Break down 285, then tak cantik already. HE Group got chance, I think yes lah. Huh? Watchable lah. Especially today got volume, so I think okay. But if okay tomorrow they open gap up, okay, then don't chase already lah. But if they tomorrow open neutral or go sideways, I think yeah, watchable. Okay, because you know your stop loss is where already. Okay, below 285, then tak cantik lah. Okay, HE Group, maybe we can put in our watch list. Okay, how about the EDEL? Okay, not too bad. At least Thursday they make a comeback with volumes. Okay, before Thursday, actually no sign of rebounding. Okay, Thursday not bad. At least we have a strong price action. Go back above 240 with slight higher volumes. Okay, today volume also improved lah. Looks like not too bad. Okay, the only concern the only concern you need to concern a bit is 280 lah, which is the 200 MAs. Okay, so the low is getting higher, so I guess they are still alright. Okay, so the next things for this EDEL is whether they can clear 280. Okay, if they are able to clear 280, then we may see more upside lah. Probably next level is a 305 and 340. Okay, ultimately it's a 365, 375 lah. Okay, but that one by the time we only review lah. Okay, so this one, yeah, short term, I think the momentum is there, and we need to see whether they can clear the 280 level. So this one we can see EDELTEQ. Yeah, worth to monitor lah. Worth to monitor. So OBHB, okay, new counters back in 2024 October, less than a year lah. Alright. Okay, they do form a potential bottoming now lah. Okay, based on what I see. Oh, this is a penny stocks 160 ni I put like that. Okay, so what we can see on the bigger pictures. Okay, this one IPO pump out few days, started to wash down until April, May, they found a bottom at 140, pump up, sideways. So you can see they do have a stress test to 140, managed to bounce out. So far they are supported by 160. Okay, based on the structure, short-term momentum is there. Okay, but this is the penny stocks lah. So you know the movement, sometimes they have a huge volume come in, they might sideways for a couple of weeks. Okay, this also possible lah. Okay, recently you can see the volume improve and low volume improve. So I guess still okay, just that this one you need patience because structure I think is okay. Okay, for short-term wise, I think the structure is quite positive. Okay, just that we don't know when they will have a bigger movement. Okay, so far volume, structure, momentum, I guess it's okay. Okay, just that this is a penny stocks. Okay, sometimes they push for a few days or they have high volume for a few days. Then they diam again. Okay, IJM. Okay, previously when I reviewed this on IJM, my concern is they are at the 200 MAs. Okay, so my concern is 200 MAs, but for those who are still interested, I do mention 250 and 240 is a crucial support for them. Cannot break down lah. Okay, so far they still stay above 240, they still stay above 250, which is good. And today, okay, they broke above the 200 MAs, which is good for them lah. Okay, so based on here, I will push my support line to 255. Okay, so long above 255, still good. And short-term momentum is there. Okay, just that yeah, okay lah. I think okay lah. So long above 255, I think should be alright for this IJM. Okay, how about the Jaya Tiasa? Okay, after they have the strong sell down on 3rd of June, they are in the consolidation zone. 103, 110 sideways. Okay, recently volume improved even though the price not really jalan lah. So I guess they found a bottom which is a 104 level lah. Okay, just that they are still remain weak. Okay, they need to clear the 117. Okay, they need to clear 117. Okay, which is a gap. Okay, then they only can jalan more. Okay, otherwise, I would say they are still at the bottom. Okay, and they are still pressured by the seller. Okay, so they need to clear until 117. They only can move up further. And if they break below 104, then memang tak cantik lah. Maybe you may see what 950 or 90 cents level. Okay, how about the MRCB? Okay, MRCB is rebounding. Okay, so we can see Wednesday, Thursday, and today the volumes. Actually, the volume a little bit diminishing lah. Okay, if you see the volume is diminishing a bit. Okay, so the rebound is around the corner already lah. Rebound until around the corner already. So agak-agak low agak-agak. So take note on the 200 MA as well, which is a 50 cents level. So I guess at the moment, I guess my view is 50 cents is a limit now. Okay, at the moment lah. Okay, unless they have a stronger price action to change my bias. Otherwise, I would say maybe just a rebound to 200 MAs maximum. Okay. So next one is the YTL. Okay, YTL still doing well. Okay, so we can see last Wednesday they are still at the 200 MAs. Thursday, a strong breakout. Okay, so YTL discounters, if you follow our live session, I do mention, I think a couple weeks ago, I do mention they are no longer that bearish. Okay, I do mention that, okay, they do seems like doing a sideways zone. Okay, just that we pending for some breakout only. Okay, so here you can see a first breakout here lah. Okay, this one is a not successful. Yeah. Okay, the breakout fail, come back down. This one is a second attempt. Okay, retest so far. Okay, lucky thing they are still supported. So Thursday, a solid breakout. Okay, solid breakout above 220, 223. Okay, so resistance and support right? So take note on 223, 220 as your S1, S2. Okay, if you want to trade this as a S1 also can 223, 220. If you want S2 here also can 210, 205. Okay, if happen they go below 205, memang very ugly already. Okay, so so far this breakup considered still valid. Okay, and the next resistance actually is quite near, which is somewhere around here, 240. And if they can, okay, if they are able to clear, I think it's a 270 can 270, 275. Yeah. Okay, so if happen they can, okay, they are able to clear 240. Next level 270, 275. EDAL. Okay, just now I just mentioned on the support, right? 220, 240, resistance 280, 305. Yeah, but this one, okay, one thing to take note is you can see they tested the orange line once, unable to go through. Second time, quite far away lah, then gonna wash down. So we also need to respect this line right? So at the moment, we respect the orange line first, 280. Second level, because here kena strong rejection 308, 305. So 280, 305 first. Okay, we need to respect these two resistance. Then you only can see until 340, 365 like that lah. So yeah, also depends on market sentiment. If the sentiment is good, okay, I think they do have a potential. But what if you see the US market drop until very jialat like waterfall, then susah already lor. Okay, so we also need to depends on the macro economy macro sentiment If the macro sentiment no good our market also quite susah lah. Okay, how about the INTA? INTA not so good already lah. INTA already turning downtrend. Okay, if you base on the bigger pictures, yeah, indeed, from 2023, 2024 until 2025, they are still good. Until 2024, end of 2024. Okay, so you can see 2023, okay, until 2024 neutral lah, but at least averagely they are still going up. From 2024 to end of 2024, they are still going up. Okay, so we can see they are in a sideways zone. Okay, from July until now, also July already, right? So here there's a difference. They broke down below 200 MAs. Now below all moving averages. Okay, even though here they have a rebound up, but when they rebound up, you can see the high is getting lower. Okay, when this rebound up, they are not managed. Okay, they not managed to go back or recover above previous high. Okay, which makes the overall structure looks not so strong already lor. Okay, so by zooming in, okay, you may see this was a good support right? 430. Okay, was a good support good resistance Now macam breaking down below. Okay, even though today closing is a 425 lah, but consider break one bit below already. Okay, so zoom in again. Okay, so what we can see on 17th of June, they have a strong sell down, break down 200 MAs. So overall, we can see from outside until inside, we can see actually the momentum is more favorable to the bear lah. Okay, so for me is okay, if you still want to put hope, tomorrow or by this week, they need to go back over 430. Then maybe got a small hope for them to bounce up, maybe to 460 like that. Okay, but you can see the strong support was here. 380, 365. Strong resistance here. Averagely 50 cents. Currently the price is in the middle. Okay, if this one like you place basketball like that they bounce up, bounce down. Now currently the price or the ball is in the middle. Okay, we consider this as a no man land Okay, not a good support and not a good resistance. Okay, but if you're speaking about the minor support, 430 is a minor support or resistance now. Okay, we go back to the HSI. Okay. Oh, a bit weak. Okay, HSI looks like they not really able to go through this level. 24.4K. Okay, looks like a bit resisted. But for me, I am still seeing they are still alright lah. Okay, maybe they will form a. Let me draw and see whether they can create a uptrend channel or not. Yeah, probably they are doing an uptrend channel like that lah. So hit here, hit here, hit here, hit here. Okay, not really hit, so they come down. So maybe they will come back down to here. So they are still within the uptrend channel until they break down break down then touch until already. So at the moment, I think they will face some correction, maybe to 23.9K or maybe go to 23.5K, still alright. Okay, but I would say short term they are not so strong. Okay, just like that lah. Okay, how about the 9988 Alibaba? Oh, Alibaba also not so strong. Okay, Alibaba at the moment they are below 2050 100 MAs. Consider weak lah. Okay, short term consider weak, but most importantly they need to go stay above the 100 MAs lah. For me, I give them a round figure is $100. So looks like Alibaba short term a little bit weak. Okay, I think recently don't have any good news about beside the tariff lah. Tariff I think also won't be that good lah in my opinion. But we will know. Okay, we will know. Okay, approaching already. So maybe you can say they are doing a triangle shape or what lah. Okay, short term confirm they are still weak. Okay, long run they are still okay lah. So based on the previous uptrend if you base on the previous trend they might come back to 200 MA's level leh. So the best opportunity is when they come here, then you can consider lah. Okay, so next go back to the Brusa lah. Okay, go back to Brusa. Okay, so far Brusa attempt to push out on today. Okay, but they got a rejection at 820. Okay, this one Mala off they are still resisted by the 200 MAs, or we can say they are still resisted by 820, 840. This resistance zone. Okay, they are still resisted. Okay, so I would say as long as they are above 780, 765, they still have some chance lah. Okay, but if they break down, sorry lah, already. Wow, up more. Okay, if you if you already in, yeah, still okay, because the breakout is still valid. Okay, because previously they have a strong breakout above 475, 465. Next day rest, next day push, and today more on the rest day lah. Okay, you can see the volume not so huge. So for me, it's still alright. Okay, it's still alright. Just that you know the pattern for this up more. You can see they push out for 2 days. They sideways for a couple of weeks. Now they push out for 1 or 2 days. Then I expect maybe they will continue sideways lah. Okay, so you can see here at least rest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 11 days. So about 2 to 3 weeks like that. Okay, so I expect maybe they will sideways here for about 2 to 3 weeks until something trigger, then they will push out again. Okay, so swing trade is still alright, and take note on the resistance of 520, 540. Okay, need more patience. You know, every stocks they have their own characteristic. Okay, DXN. This one not so light leh, based on the pattern. Okay, so yeah, if you like, still okay lah. I don't know what they want to do now. Sideways. Okay, these counters, my view is sideways lah. Okay, sideways lah. Trading within 480, 530, but they are still resisted by the 200 MAs lah. Okay, currently they are above 20, 50, 100 MAs, which means short term looks okay, but long term they kena resisted. And currently they are squeezing at here. And okay, for the most safer approach, most safer approach, because they are squeezing here, right? So pending for the breakout or breakdown to give us a direction. Okay, if you have a solid breakout, maybe you can apply a breakout trade. Okay, rather than buy here and we don't know they want to go up or go down. Okay, if they break down, then skip low, no need to trade already. Okay, save money. Okay, if they break out, then you plan. Okay, even you buy at the slight expensive price, but at least you got a proper trade plan inside. Ewin. Okay, looks like Ewin topish already, then they gonna sell down. Okay, short term a little bit weak as they break below the 335 level. So for this case, I think you need to take note on 30 cents. Break down 30 cents, tak cantik. Stay above, still boleh lah. Review hibiscus. Back to square lah. Okay, so hibiscus, I mentioned before. Okay, they up. Okay, they went up because of the oil price. When the oil price down, they also will go down. Okay, now as we know, the oil price for WTI, they already went back to $65 a day already. So no reason for them to goreng already lah. So unless unless the next tension come in, okay, and trigger the oil price spike out, then they only can jalan lah. Okay, otherwise, yeah, you can see this one is a 12th of June. Okay, if you remember the date, okay, now they are going back to here. Okay, maybe you will go back to 150 level lah. Unless something trigger the oil price to pump out, they only got excuse to pump out. Otherwise, I think most likely they might fill the gap, maybe go back to 150, remain weak. Okay, so the reason why when you play oil and gas counters, there's a overnight or over the weekend risk. Okay, MNRB weak. Okay, they are still below all moving averages and lack of volumes for this one. So I have no comment on it yet. And if you look at the bigger pictures, they already below 200 MAs okay, resisted by 200 MAs So I would say the trend sudah over. Okay, already changed to downtrend. Okay, no point lah. Public Prudential Bank. Okay, Public Bank bounce from 420, 415. Then they sideways for a couple of days. You can see Tuesday onwards, actually they have no direction already. So based on here, we can see the intention for Public Bank is they try to defend here lah. Okay, they try to defend 420, 415 level. Okay. Just that you can see from last year September until now, almost 1 year already. Actually, for Public Bank, the price not really going anywhere lah. Okay, just in the sideway. One thing good is at least they defend this level to stop it to go into downtrend zone. Okay, at least now, even though momentum looks like more on the bearish side already, but they try to defend these 420, 415 level lah. Okay, get supported. I guess they are still, at least they are go sideways lah. But if they break, they might looks like into a downtrend zone already. Okay, so tentatively my view on them is remain neutral. Okay, remain neutral lah. CV, wow, already got discounters. So in liquid. Technical cannot read Okay, if you know country view, okay, if you understand about discounters, then I think no problem. Okay, but if you buy but you don't know what is this about, then better don't lah. Okay, but technical, okay, I only can use the technical. You can see they are very illiquid so I very difficult to analyze these counters. But what I can say is, okay, so far you can see from 2023 until now 2025, these counters, the price is going up. Okay, it's going uptrend. Okay, just like that only lah. Okay, then you can see from 2015 until 2023, they are in a sideway. Okay, long run point of view, this one is more on the uptrending counters. But if trading, no. Okay, very difficult to trade lah. Okay, due to the liquidity. Okay, no volume, very susah. Okay. Okay, how about the Kinergy? Wednesday, Thursday, okay. Tapi you can see they face. Okay, these counters I mentioned before the gap. Okay, previously they have a gap down, right? So no matter how, here is the resistance for them. Okay, looks like even Thursday and today, they also not able to clear this level. Okay, you can see back then, here also unable to clear. Now also macam a bit susah to clear. Okay, so yeah, for them to have a, I need to put a zone here. 705.70 cents. Okay, they need to clear here. Then the baru boleh go to the next level, which is 80 cents. Okay, since they already tested 2 days, unable to clear, I expect maybe they might come back to retest the support lah, which is somewhere around 680. So, speaking about the chance, I think they still have, just that current price. Okay, current price a bit resisted low, not worth to jump in. Okay, wait for them to retest support, then only plan, then okay. Okay, Destiny sudah jalan. Okay, this one I think last Wednesday or Monday, I think last Wednesday do review lah. The line is still here. So they do have a breakout. But so far they didn't come back to test the support lah. Okay, they break up 410, they break up 415, and Thursday okay. Today more on the small profit taking. I would say today looks like profit taking activities a little bit red rejection here. Okay. Speaking about the overall momentum, I think it's still alright. Okay, but I expect they may have some correction. Okay, maybe to 440 like that. Okay, so long they don't go below 410, should be alright. Okay, just that currently is not a good level lah. Wait for them to rate a bit. Come back down a bit, then only plan . Okay, I'm not sure BBAI. I think I expect BBAI is a Big Bear AI Incorporate. Okay, I expect it's US counters. Okay, if wrong, let me know. Oh, pam pam dum dum. Okay, I don't know about these counters, but looks like interesting. Okay, looks like they just put the name AI, then people goreng. Okay, but overall they are still okay lah. Overall still okay. But you can see back in February they also do a pump and dump. This is a little bit concerned about these counters. Yeah, my understanding those counters below $10 is considered penny stocks for US people, right? Okay, if you are looking for support, 530. Okay, but pre-market you can see the pre-market now. I think 9:30 open right? Currently the pre-market already expect to gap up. Okay, so I guess no point to chase lah. Chase then later kena. Okay, if happen they can come back near 530. I think would be a better level lah. Okay, yeah. Based on here, yeah, previously they do have a gap up, then they jalan up a lot lah. So yeah, for me, I don't like to do a chase lah. Okay, a bit dangerous to chase. What if they U-turn? Okay, so I more prefer if they are able to come back to test a support, then don't need only enter. Okay, at least I know where is my risk. Maybe my cut loss is below 455, something like that. Okay, so yeah, based on the momentum, I think they are still okay lah. Okay, YTL R1 R2 L1 R1 L2. This one covered already. Okay, 220 223. Okay, I thought it's a power. Okay, so 220 223 210 205 would be your S1 S2. Okay, you can use this zone as your S1 220 223. Okay, 210 205 is S2. Okay, below 205 tak cantik already Okay, about the resistance is a 240 and 275. Okay, we see first 240 can break or not lah. Okay, then next one, Emilus still alright lah. Okay, Emilus still alright. So let me see just that the MACD yet to cross over only. But overall, I would say they are still okay. For the S1, okay, actually now they are at the S1 285. Okay, but if you want but I will put a strong support here at the 255 lah. Okay, 255 would be the stronger support for the Emulus. For instance, maybe for the immediate support, I switch a bit. 280, 275. Okay, immediate short-term support. Okay, and the major, how to say this is a major support is a 255. Okay, if they break below, collapse already. Okay, tak cantik. 255 and resistance 310, 325. MRCB I thought covered already. Let me see Yeah, just now covered already. Dialogue. Dialogue this one how to say this one you can see even though the oil price spiked out a lot okay, they only spike until here only. Okay, they not like hibiscus or what they go up a lot. Okay, this one only spike a bit, So when the oil price drop, they go back to where they belongs lah. Okay, despite currently the oil price already dropped back to 65 so far you can see the dialogue price they not really like uh they not really like go into downtrend or what. Okay, they still remain supported well lah. So I guess they are still alright. Okay, just that tentatively they are more on the ranging lah. Okay, they are just going sideways macam ini. Okay, so dialogue I guess is still okay, just that they don't have big movement at the moment. Okay, so how about the National Gate? Today open gap up, close slight lower, so a bit profit taking activities. Okay, Netgate as we see here, they do have a breakout 156, 155 last week. So maybe just a breakout and come back to retest a support lah. And don't forget, this counter is still below 180, which is below 200 MAs. So take note on the crucial resistance. Okay, Ewing cover already. I see hardly lah, but you take note 30 cents. So Sendai, susah lah to the moment. Okay, wait until 420, then only KIV. How about the VS? Sorry, wrong country. Oh, okay. VS last Monday when I reviewed I don't know what they want because no volumes Okay, Wednesday at least they recovered. Okay, but also lack of volumes. Actually, you can see these few days when they keep go up, but the volume not so much. Okay, the only bright side is at least they clear away from this consolidation zone. They come up already. So resistance and support 795, 815 would turn into your support. Okay, stay above, I guess is still okay. Okay, for VS, I see them okay, just that how to say they are not that bearish. Okay, but they yet to show the bullishness. Okay, they yet to be very bullish. Okay, so I guess they might need sometimes go sideways macam ini then yeah, maybe the tech counters come back, then they will jalan together lah. Okay, Samaiden, good breakout. Okay, at least we can see. Okay, last Wednesday got a first signal, but not yet confirmation. Thursday confirmation. Okay, so we can see this Samaiden there has been in sideways zone since maybe March March until now. So finally Friday, sorry, not Friday, Thursday, they have a breakout with volumes. Okay, today neutral, nothing much. So I expect if they are able to come back, retest 113, 114, then okay, if they are able to come back to retest 113, 114, then okay lah. Okay, it's a breakout trade. CEB. Oh, CEB also okay volume every day improve. Okay, and Thursday breakout to 60. And take note on your immediate resistance, 30 cents level. Okay, let me try one thing. Let me FBM KLC I30 stocks. Okay. HE Group. Okay, HE Group we covered already. Let me see Petronas Chemical window dressing. Okay lah, they not really push that much but it's still okay for these 12. Okay, from here we can see 12th of June somewhere around here Okay, even though the oil price pump out a lot or what, actually they not really follow the oil price lah. Okay, then they gonna wash down. Okay, now oil price drop, but they are still okay. They are still going up. So means they are not really affected by external lah. So for these you want to say them window dressing? Maybe yes, because they also consider one of the 30 stocks component in the FBMK LCI, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let me see. Okay, later I'm asking the. Okay, let me see. Window dressing 1, 2, 3, still okay, but thinner on the resistance now 350, 365. Okay, for me now they are trying to create a higher low lah. Okay, the low is getting slightly higher. Short-term momentum, I feel they are building up the short-term momentum. So hopefully, if they are able to clear above 365, would be good for them. Let me see. Petronas Chemical. Okay, based on the chat GPT. Okay, this is a 30 FPMK LCL lah. So we can see Petronas Chemical also inside lah. So yeah, but the weightage, if I'm not mistaken, not really impactful. Okay, the weightage not so big. So I don't think there are a reason for them to push for the window dressing. But yeah, the structure is still okay lah, I would say. Still okay. Okay. Oh, if you want to know, actually we can look at the 5-minute charts. The last minutes, yeah, they not really push up too much lah. Just 347 to 349. Okay only lah. Okay. Some of the window dressing one, okay, they were last minute, like pre-close time, they will push the price up. Okay, so that one is more obvious lah. This one okay lah for me. SAM, okay, if not mistaken, today SAM macam ada wayang yeah. Okay, indicate S1, S2, R1, R2. Okay, for me SAM, they are building up the momentum already. Okay, you can see previously they are at the bottom. Ever since the breakout here, retest. So you are you can see the structure is getting stronger. Okay, the short-term momentum getting better. So looks like they do have potential lah. So even though during the May June time, the volume is very low, but recently Thursday and today Monday, the volume improving. So I guess watchable lah. Can KIV already. Okay, so 10 4 ringgit is your S1, 4 ringgit 375. So I will delete these two lines. Okay, I will put my last defense at 375. If happen they break below, then sorry, tak cantik already. Okay, the overall structure tak cantik already, koyak already. Okay, if happen they can push up. Take note on 450, 490. Okay, so this one, SAM, I think watchable lah. We can do a KIV. Okay, UG Tech. Okay, no longer the bearish. Short-term momentum still alright, not too bad. So, tenor on 3 ringgit and 310 as your S1, S2. Stay above 3 ringgit still okay lah, but break below tak cantik. Okay, do take note these are UG Tech because they already turned downtrend. Okay, let me put down a bit. I think the crucial one is a 294 level. Okay, 294 and 310. Okay, S1, S2 lah. And UG Tech discounter, you can see they already broken down below 200 MAs, go downtrend already. Okay, recently they test a bottom, rebound, come back down, test a bottom. So short-term momentum, for short-term rebound, mood is still there. But for them to do a reversal, no, not yet. Okay, so I think short-term, yeah, but lack of volumes lah. Lack of volume. Lebih kurang if got more volume than Maybank tak cantik Maybank. Bank sector I see tak begitu cantik leh. Okay, technical point of view I see they are not so strong. Okay, you can see even though last week they have a rebound, but press back, they come back down. S1 would be a 965. Okay, but for this case, I would prefer to wait somewhere around 930 932, or even 9 ringgit. Okay, I will see this level more attractive than immediate support lah, 965. Okay, and for the resistance, I will put at a 10 ringgit and tentatively 985, 10 ringgit. Okay, R1, R2. MSM no game ah. Let me see ah. No lah, huh? No game lah. Skip dulu lah. Okay. Amor we covered already. Amor okay, Amor. Still okay. MMAG is still sideways ah. Okay, but you know the pattern ah. MMAG who asking? Okay. Chong Chun Sing. Okay. Okay, if we just based on the chart lah, what you can see on the, how to say the pattern the pattern. You can see back in the 2024, they have a up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways. So now they are in the sideways zone. Okay, we don't know when they will have a next push up or they want to push down. Okay, so for this case, okay, so far you can see the up, sideways is still very stable. Okay, but we also need to know where is our last defense. Okay, at the moment, what I see is a 60 cents level. If they go below 60 cents, maybe the pattern tak cantik already. Okay, maybe the trend sudah habis. Okay, so yeah, anyway, we still need to have a exit plan now. Maybe we put at a 60 cents level. Go below, then maybe need to jaga a bit, tak cantik already. Okay, but now boring lah. You can see every day the price almost the same, go sideways saja. Okay, next one, CMSB macam ada CMSB if not mistaken. Yeah, CMSB previous week they are still struggle, but at least today what happened? We can see CMSB open gap up, close higher with slight higher volume. Okay, so this CMSB finally recover above 200 MAs. So meaning so long above 115. Cantik lah. Okay lah. CMSB I put in my watchlist as well lah. Okay, boleh tengok already lah. Tengok lah, tengok. SCG Berhad still okay lah. Okay, ever since they break out above 138, they are still okay. And yeah, today maybe a small profit taking macam ini saja lah. So depends on your intention lah. If you are more on mid to long term holder, no problem. They are still very good shape. But if you are short term holder, maybe you need to take note 138 as your trading stop. If they go below 138, maybe you need to take profit already. Okay, secure your profit. Okay, how about the Ying Sen? Ying Sen is still in the sideways leh. Okay, so this Ying Sen you can see they also push up. They are still doing a squeezing. Okay, so in order for them to have a bigger movement, they need to clear either 245. Okay, then baru boleh jalan further lah. Okay, but if they break down 222, tak cantik already. Okay, but first warning I will put at the 229 lah. Okay, if break down below 229, I will say tak begitu cantik already. Okay, currently they are like keep rejected by 200 MAs lah. So also looks a little bit weak in my opinion. But I would say I will wait. I will prefer wait for the confirmation. Either they want to break up or break down. Okay, Nugget we covered already. We go for the Gamuda. Gamuda still okay. Today ada volume pump up. I don't know whether they want to do window dressing or not lah. But Gamuda is still in a good shape lah. Just that you can see the pattern. I mean the price is boring. Okay. Previously they have a raise up already from April, May. Okay, April, the whole April until May, they already up so much already. Now more into consolidation zone. Okay, but I would say it's more on the good shape lah. Okay, the overall shape is still okay. Okay, just that maybe you will feel a bit boring or up, down, up, down like that. Okay, but in general they are still okay. Okay, how about the SNS. Okay, and SNS still alright lah. Okay, at least they already broken out above the 200 MAs, and also what I can say is a 520 level. So tentatively resistance and support ma, right? So yeah, let's see if they are able to come back down near 525. Then this would be your good support. Okay, with your cut loss if they go below 50 cents. Okay, how about the KGB? Oh, KGB breakout. Okay, if you look into the bigger pictures for this KGB, wow. Okay, since last year, maybe May onwards lah, they already started trading within this zone. Okay, even though here they do have breakdown lah, but they also recovered. Now they break above 360. Okay, today trading closing at 371. So I will also hope if the price able to come down near 360, then you can use a breakout trade lah. Dialogue covered ready. We go for the DNO. Not so strong. Okay, despite they have a rebound last week. Okay, but today more on like they rebounded up to 20 MA or they rebounded up to 115. They gonna press down a bit. So I would say tentatively I see on DNO not so strong. Okay, IGM we cover already. Okay, IGM. This one we cover already. So my comment on IGM, maybe we can also put in the watch list. My comment on IGM is they finally break out above the 200 MAs. Okay, so resistance and support ma. So 255, so long above 255 should be alright. Okay, how about the SP Satya? SP Satya masih weak leh. Oh, masih weak. Okay, take note on the 115 resistance zone. Okay, 115 as your resistance. Okay, one of the reason you can see SP Satya. Okay, here they already broken down below 200 MAs, resisted by 200 MAs. Okay, so you can see the trend sudah bend down, okay, into downtrend. Okay, the only reason they are still supported is maybe they are trying to defend here, and also 1 ringgit lah. Okay, if one day they go below 1 ringgit, susah already lah. Okay, they may have more downside, maybe to 80 cents level. So what I can see now, even the recent rebound here, no strength. Okay, here rebound macam tak begitu strong. Okay, unless they can clear 115, then we can see under 125. Let me zoom in. Yeah, technically for the MACD also weak. Okay, so yeah, they very need to clear at least above 115. Then baru ada chance lah. Kalau tak, I think more on downside lah. Okay, and currently moreover the price still below all moving averages. Okay, for me it's ugly lah at the moment. Pentamaster sendiri go up with okay punya volume lah, tak begitu high volumes lah. Tapi today is more like a shooting star, a light candle. Okay, structure point of view, I would say Penta is still okay lah. At least ini is a downtrend ma, right? This one, they sudah change to uptrend, or I mean short-term momentum turn into up. Tapi they are not strong enough to like go up yet. Okay, so based on today candle, I think they may come back down, test support, go sideways. Okay, if you are short-term holder, yeah, of course you see this one, maybe you need to protect some profit. Wait for the price to come back down, maybe to 3 ringgit 290 then only plan for re-entry also can But if you are more on mid-term holder, I think yeah, still okay lah. You let them swing up and down. and look into the next resistance. Maybe it's a 330, 340 level. If happen they can clear 340, I think would be good for them lah. Okay, Ying Sun just now cover already, and we go for Coraza. Okay, long time no see. Coraza, okay, these few days they do rebounded. Volume, so lah. Okay, for this Coraza, they need to clear 475. Okay, minimum they need to clear 475. So recently they macam kena sell down, now rebounding. Now they are rebounded to the resistance. Okay, they need to clear 475. Stay above 475, only consider safe. Okay, otherwise still not strong lah. Okay. Okay, grilled chicken burger. Let me see GCB. Oh, tak cantik leh. GCB also. Okay, this is if you look into the bigger pictures double top. Right, previously double top. Breakdown. They found a support here. Here, same high. The second high. The high is getting lower. Okay, but they also found the support here. So now you take note 120, 110 is a very crucial support for the GCB. Okay, if happen they break down 110, memang tak good lah. Okay, so now I would say if for me, I would prefer wait for them to revisit the support zone and we see any reversal signal. Okay, how about the SFP tag? Remain weak. Okay, currently at the 20 cents. Okay, trading at 20 cents. No game yet. Okay, no game yet. Okay, previously they are still okay. Previous 2 weeks when I review like back in end of May, beginning of June, they are still good. Okay, but now they come back down macam tak begitu strong already Okay, now they are defending 20 cents. Okay, if they break down, memang ugly already. Okay, hopefully they can stay above 20 cents lah. Okay, how about the Great Tech? Oh, sama also open gap out, close lower. So yeah, they also not much volume lah. To be honest, what I see most of the counters okay, they went up without volumes. So a bit susah for them to sustain the upside. Okay, so for me, these are Great Tech. Most likely they were like sideways within the zone. Okay, maybe pending for something to trigger lah. Okay, otherwise I will see them continue sideways. And you can see the trading volume is extremely low. Okay, but on the bright side is they are no longer that bearish From here you can see this is a downtrend, rebound, deep down further. Okay, now they rebounded up. When they sell down they get supported well. Okay, so if you base on the arrow, you can see before April they was in a very deep shit lah. Okay, but after April, May the short-term momentum looks better already. Okay, just that they are not ready to turn into uptrend. I would say they are more into sideways zone. Okay, but I also need to put a last defense for them lah, which is a 150. Okay, if they go below 150, this no longer valid already. They are more likely continue sell down. Okay, how about Dufu? Yeah, also same also open gap up also tricky today. They also bounce out. You can see for the last week they also bounce out for about 4 trading days, but you can see not much volumes Okay, today they open gap up, close lower. Okay, even though the closing price is still higher than Thursday closing lah, but the chart itself already tell us that maybe people just do a rebound trade only leh. Okay, maybe morning everyone is too bullish on the market, then they jump in, they buy at expensive price, then they kena sell down lah. Okay, so this one I would say the pattern is quite similar. At least previously they also kena sell down. Here slow down already. Here bounce up. Here slow down again. So at least they are no longer the bearish looking. Okay, just that they are yet to come back. Okay, so I think you need to expect them to continue sideways lah. Okay, continue sideways. So this one also need a last defense lah, which is a 114 level. If they go below, okay, closing price below 114, tak cantik lah. Okay, most likely they might come back down to 1 ringgit zone already. Okay, so I would say they are more likely into the sideways lah. Okay, so yep, that's all for tonight, and thank you everyone. Okay, later I will share the watch list in the Telegram. Okay, so if you yet to follow my Telegram, you may screenshot this QR code. Okay, screenshot, click to join in the Telegram, and later I will share the KIV list. Okay, from the discussion. Okay, so you can use it as case studies to monitor and to learn okay, from the market. Okay, so and also thank you Sifu for having me here. If you yet to download Sifu apps, please go and download now. They are available at the iOS and the Google Play Store, and also they do have an interactive live chat. For those who need a live chat, you may subscribe to their services. Okay, so thank you everyone, and see you Wednesday 8:30 as well. Okay, thank you everyone.